we're gonna do a Halloween spooky.
Oh my god, you're so cute!
Cake pop, Halloween cake pop, chocolate cookies, peanut butter cookies, my favorite with Hershey Kisses, and maybe like a cinnamon bun Halloween thing. Alright, well, let's start it because I have limited time because my siblings are at the orthodontist and they're going to a dinner and they're going to see me making my first YouTube video. And they don't even know how to YouTube channel. So first thing, I'm gonna make myself a drink, coffee, to get the video started. Start with a coffee cup. What's this?
Yeah. Oh, I just got some ice out of there.
What? Okay, I thought I was getting fresh ice, but she did make ice. Look at that. That does not come from 7-Eleven. Then you get your coffee cup, and then you hurry because your family's gonna be home soon. Alright guys, we're working against the clock because my family's gonna be home soon. So, once you get your coffee, you are gonna need a little bit more. I was gonna make whipped cream for that, for this. That iced coffee, but I'm running on borrowed time right now. So this was gonna be the whipped cream bowl. Should I do it? Should I make it? Hold on. All right, I'm gonna do it. 1 cup of heavy cream. 1 cup of heavy cream. Oh shoot! I've never made whipped cream before either. Oh shoot, the recipe said you should chill your bowl. Throw it in the rice cooker. You need one of these things. Oh shoot! Alright, I only have one of these thingamajoggers. It should work fine. Alright. Okay, next thing we need, hello? 2 tablespoons of sugar, honey, or maple syrup. 2 tablespoons making whipped cream. 1. Alright, you get 2 of these into there. Yeah. Does one of those say half? If so, pour that into the half board.
I don't think so.
Do that. Throw this one as that and put it on. Just get it cold. Okay. Alright. So, you pour it into the white bowl. Oh my god. Wait. The sugar. Oh, ooh, it's so free. Wait. Alright, I'm going to do this until it turns into whipped cream. Whoa, what did you? Is it whipped cream yet?
Kinda.
I like 1 more second and I'm curious. Oh Alright guys, this is the cooking confessional, the spooky cooking confessional. I don't have anything that makes it spooky. Hold on. This is the spooky cooking confessional. Basically, my assistant's pretty fire. She did really good. If you didn't see that, I took a picture. I had to run away. The whipped cream turned out so good. And what I want to tell the public is don't give up on your whipped cream. Even though the recipe says it will take 2 minutes, actually it takes 15 minimum. And I almost gave up like 5 times. Alright guys, so I've changed. I think this is like 3rd or 4th time I've changed. But my family's out to dinner and we're going to do some spooky cooking. And I have cake I made last night. I couldn't sleep. I made it like 3 o'clock in the morning. That's been in the refrigerator for cake box. And we're gonna make the peanut butter cookie batter so we can throw that in the oven, and then when that's in the oven we can start making the cake pop balls and any other desserts we want to make. So first thing you'll need is a bowl, and you need Hershey Kisses. So I just found any recipe. Every time I make them I choose a different recipe. This one I found online from a blog called Preppy Kitchen. Alright, so we're going to throw these ingredients in there and just get in the oven. Even though we're doing fast, we're still doing it with love, but we've got a time crunch. Remember, I'm going for time, shoot. Prep time 1 minute, cook time 10 minutes, total time 15 minutes. That works for somebody with borrowed time. Alright, let me get everything. Flour, sugar, hold on. My brother's making oodles and noodles. It's done! Okay, we need unsalted butter. We're gonna have to melt this because George frozen. Peanut butter. This kind is best. This or any kind of generic one that's creamy, except for the Walmart brand. And Skippy, I'm sorry, you ain't it. But yeah, so peanut butter, brown sugar. Brown sugar, where are you? Oh my god, brown sugar. Brown sugar, baking powder, eggs. Hopefully my family doesn't hold me over just. Okay. Need your measuring equipment. Alright, this may look like a fire hazard, these decorations, but I just stole them from the living room, so they're only there temporarily. So get your bowl, and the first thing, actually you want 2 separate bowls. 2 bowls. First thing you want to do is cream together your butter and sugar. First, get this delicious rock in the oven so it can melt because it is hard. Let's get this little butter thing. It is oven proof, and we can get that in the oven melting as we measure out all of our other ingredients. I'm gonna pop this in the oven and it's gonna melt while we put in the other ingredients. I'm gonna turn your attention to the oven. Don't forget to check for pans. Luckily we only have 1 pan sitting in the oven today, and it didn't get that hot, so we're lucky. Alright, so we did that. So we want to cream together the sugar. Actually, we can do the dry ingredients first. So you need 1.5 cups of all-purpose flour. Here's my cup. Don't do it. Don't do it too hard. The stick snapped. In cooking school, they said slice it with a knife and pat it down. Make sure you get exactly 1 cup, but I don't got time for that. Remember, one brought time. Not going to be as aggressive this time. My favorite thing to do as I'm cooking is, now that I'm a little older, put ingredients away because not want them all over the kitchen space, especially when the kitchen's already quite small. Can't believe I broke that. Don't tell me this recipe doesn't call for salt. This recipe doesn't call for salt. That's not right, man. I know it's a really quick recipe, but it doesn't call for salt. That's messed up. Just, you know, usually the amount of salt is like 1/8. I don't care. I'll link the recipe if it's good, but just fill up like that much of a tablespoon. Come on, you need salt in your recipe. I mean, it's a cook. Like peanut butter cookies are salty and sweet. I'm confused.
I'm really confused. When I ditched this recipe, but I have to like, that I could add fat. I'm not feeling this recipe, guys. And this recipe calls for skippy, even though I just told you. Skippy isn't the just card. Should I ditch the recipe? No, I can't ditch the recipe. I just gotta keep going because whatever. Alright. This is really sketchy. It only calls for 1A colon. Let me see if it's in the recipe. Classic peanut butter cookie recipe. Is this? This ain't it.
Crunchy peanut butter. None of these recipes, no. Alright, this one does call for salt. Half a teaspoon of salt. 3 cups of flour. How many cookies does this make? Bro, I'm on a time crunch. It only makes 30 cookies. Alright. 3 cups. Alright, so I just need 1.5 more. Okay, come on. Get the flour back up. I want to do like cooking slow and stuff, but it's a school night and I know my family's about to be home. I broke the other one, so just do. I think there's a hole in the back. 3 of these, so 1.5. Get out, come on now. Alright, now that we got that figured out, a little more salt. Now we got that figured out, we know where we're going. 1 teaspoon of baking soda. Baking soda, 1 teaspoon of baking powder, and that's it for the dry ingredients. Just give that a mix. If I had more time, people sift it. Not people. Butter's melting nicely, and we're going to put the sugar in. We need 1 cup of sugar. Let me zoom you in so you're getting your bang for your buck. You know what? I don't even know, man. I don't know if you want to see me or you want to see me cook. So, we need 1 cup of sugar. I've used the half one, so 2 halves equal up. Put it away as you go, folks. 3/4 cup of light brown sugar. Tuck it in. Two large eggs and 2 teaspoons of vanilla extract. Crack those, get those in, and we are now friends with time. We're not working against the clock now. And we're gonna need 1 cup of peanut butter. This is gonna be the fun part. Yay! I'm not a professional baker, by the way. I also like baking, but I told you a million times I'm on borrowed time. I always add a little extra peanut butter because when I was first making peanut butter cookies, them joints did not taste anything. Like, it needed way more peanut butter. So I just always add like a little extra. They didn't have, and I added a lot of peanut butter. They just tasted so bland, and I had to add like a peanut butter drizzle at the end once they're all cooked because they just tasted like a sugar cookie. So I just add extra peanut butter now. Again, but I use like different peanut butter recipe each time. Alright, with that, guys, we have the butter, we have the eggs in. We're going to start mixing our cream ingredients. And after that, all we have left is adding in the dry ingredients. You can do half of the dry ingredients. Slowly fold that in. Alright guys, it's getting a little thicker, so you're probably going to want to switch over to something that won't break, such as a wooden spoon. Alright, so for the next part, you're going to want a spoon, a fork, your mixture, parchment paper, or spray it with cooking oil and sugar in a bowl so you can roll it. Is wash your hands and get a spoon and make out about I don't know what this would be. About a little bigger than a tablespoon. Get it in a bowl, mix it in your sugar, and once you do that, you're going to lay it onto your pan, and at the end I usually score them or mark them with the famous peanut butter cookie, but I'll just show you now. You just do it both ways. These are going to be some thick cookies, I can tell, because that was hard to score. I can tell I didn't make, this recipe's not the best, and I didn't mix it all the way because the dough keeps breaking apart. Did I miss an ingredient? I hope not. It's too late. Oh my god. It said 1 cup of butter. That's 2 sticks, right? Hey Siri, how many sticks of butter equals 1 cup?
Here's an answer from letseatcake.com. 2
sticks. Alright, that's why the dry... Oh, jeez. That's why the batter is so dry. When I switched recipes, I did not make this. So I'm going to hurry up and melt this and add in... Alright everyone, I am already beat. And we made that second coffee, that iced coffee earlier. Have some green tea now. And we're gonna get started on the cake pops. And I underestimated bacon, man. Alright, so let me check on the butter one more time. Alright, it's not melted all the way yet. So we're gonna get the pre-made cake I made last night at like 3 a.m. And we're gonna cut off the edges, pop it in here, pop a little icing in it, mold them joints into circles, throw them in the freezer so they're so they don't fall apart when we put in the white chocolate that we're gonna melt into orange for pumpkins. Alright, here's the cake I made last night that has been cooling overnight. It is Funfetti Pillsbury, and it's just the cake we had. So you're gonna get a knife and you're gonna cut off the edges of the cake because they don't mix well, apparently. That's what the recipe said. Oh, I never touch cold cake. Why? After that, you're gonna get this cake into a pan. Just cut it so it's easier to break apart. And we're gonna throw this into this bowl. Now we just have a bowl of cake. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna make sure you wash your hands and we're gonna munch onto this. Whoa, cake pops, here we come. Give your hands a good wash. We're gonna mix in a bit of icing. So let me give you a good look at this. We have Funfetti icing because this is also what we had on hand. And the video watched did about 2 tablespoons of icing. I don't have any more spoons clean, so hold on. 1, 2. Smells good. You have to mix it again. We're mixing a little more icing. My brother playing a video game. And for my Halloween cake pops, I wanted to add mini chocolate chips. So, add a little bit of them and mix those in as well. Alright, I'm going to wrap this up and I'm going to get back to the peanut butter cookies. Alright, I've charged my camera, I've added the butter. Try not to make the mistake, it's hard to come back from. Alright guys, they're done. We're gonna cook them at 350 for 11 minutes. Alright, I'm gonna do time lapse on my phone for this, but basically you get out your cake pop dough and you're gonna roll it on into balls just like we did the peanut butter cookies on here. We might freeze them, it depends, and then we're gonna make the white chocolate and dyed orange for pumpkins, and then we're gonna dip them in there. Alright, let's go. Alright, you're gonna wanna get a mug that can go into like a ceramic mug. Boil some water and put a dab of oil in there, and we're gonna mix our white morsels. And keep mixing them. You mix till melted, and then we're gonna add in the orange food coloring for it to be a pumpkin. The kind of getting clunky. Alright guys, to get it less thin, had to do some research. Add a little bit of butter, and what did me in was adding dairy. So I added half and half, and now we got this nice melted chocolate that we can finally dip something in. Alright, so we're going to keep this on low. We're going to start dipping our cake pops. Alright guys, what I don't have is the sticks for the cake pops. So what we're going to do is use toothpicks, which is completely fine. I feel like the toothpicks will come off, so I'm going to use these little corn sticks to dip this in. Make sure you don't let your chocolate sit for too long. First one into the mix, bang, and take it out immediately. Turn it and put it on the sheet.
Next one, bang.
Alright, once the cookies are out of the oven, you want to hurry up, get your Hershey Kisses, and put them right in the middle. Just squish them down, make sure they're secure, that they're not just sitting on top. So when they're done cooling off, the Hershey Kiss becomes one with the peanut butter cookie. We're nearing the end of our journey. Family's about to be home. I'm so tired. I thought I was going to edit this video because I can never sleep, but I'm actually beat from cooking all of this, or baking all of this. I have green and black icing. I'm going to give these cake pops some faces, and I'm going to throw them in the refrigerator to chill. Let's see what we can do, and the faces may slide off. You hear me? Because this is not melted chocolate going to melted chocolate. This is icing, which doesn't freeze. It just stays in its same form. So that's why I'm going to refrigerate it and see where it goes. Whoa! Some of these are falling over. Alright, well, I gave it my best shot, and I love fall, I love Halloween. Oh, our scarecrows, I had to throw them. They were going crazy. They're falling on everything. Alright, let's do this, and I'm going to give you a close-up. Thanks for watching. with that, guys, we're calling it a night. I'm exhausted. I'm gonna give these treats a try, and happy Halloween, happy fall. All right, let's see. I'm scared, guys. Never fails, bro. Never fails. Especially because it does it. Alright. Next one. I'll try one of the ones with the faces. It's still not thawed all the way, but here she blows. Alright. I like the chocolate chip in it. That was really good. Even though they're not melting all the way, I'll try to put them in the refrigerator. Ah! Get over here. Not gonna lie, it's pretty exhausting, but everything tastes really good. And it was a fun spooky cook with me video. So thank you for watching, and I hope you subscribe. I'm gonna do fun things and also talk about serious things on this channel. Dogs are coming in for the night, so I'm gonna go. Thank you so much for watching.